Okay, well, it's nearly the last vlogs for the June 2021, isn't it? Just about. It's the 30th. December 2021. Time index, it's 10:22. Toys Day. I dug this out. I thought it wouldn't fit, but barely fits. It's a 4X. It stretches. And it's nice, because I haven't worn this damn shirt in a hell of a long while since I got it. Some shirts I don't wear, and other shirts I have worn. And I hate using these things up. I hate dirtying them up, because even though I'm a fat old slob, kind of gets to me, doesn't it? Doesn't keep seeing all these Nutrisystem commercials out there, and all these weight loss programs left and right. And what drives me crazy is when I start seeing postings on social media about these young, whatever the hell they are, targeting me left and right. What is this, a gangbang or something? It's like David's situation all over again when he was dealing with the Carol crap. Me, I'm blocking people left and right. I mean, criminy. They're coming out of the woodworks. Guys saying, "Congratulations, you won!" Fuck you. You're a scam. I never entered. Therefore, I don't want. Bye. You pick me out of random and say something like that. It's without me knowing it. One teen trollop kept trying to bust my chops of saying that, you know, I didn't respond to these other things, and how come I didn't respond to her and just friend me and we'll have a conversation. I'm like, no, we're not pushing that game. We're not pushing that damn game. Screw that noise. I'm not playing that damn game. I mean, it's one thing when I have the YouTube going on and I'm belly aching about my own damn situation, as it is. I am being too damn protective. I am being too damn cautious at this point over here, and I probably will until the day I die. I am not going to get captured with a trollop or with whatever they're going to be calling them these days. I give a shit. But I do give a shit because I feel like I'm going to get trapped in the stuff. It's like, come on. Take a chance on me, please. Be friendly with me. I'll be gentle with you. All I keep seeing is the Carol situation happening and unfolding before my eyes. The difference between my brother and I, he was desperate, I'm not. See, all throughout my life I was being paranoid like crazy. I was fearful, I agree. I have a lot of things going on inside of my head. And I kept girls at a distance. Kept them as friends, kept them cordial. Some I liked, and others I may have had some deep feelings towards, but screwed up left and right. And I'm not on the rebound. I've had other images where the perfect one was out there. One woman was after there, and I couldn't say it. I couldn't get what she wanted me to do or say. And I hurt her feelings a great deal. Cancer took her out. So yeah, I feel guilty about that. A good dear friend, Dawn. She wanted a romantic relationship. She wanted a man and woman relationship. And I couldn't do it at the time. I wasn't mature and I wasn't ready for it. Even though I probably wanted it, but too damn scared. Too damn scared. And now I'm just too damn ornery and too damn cautious. I don't want to push myself on people. I sure as hell don't want to do that. Being friends, yes. But I'm not going to start pushing myself on people. And I know it's just me, my own damn thing going on here, but, you know, boundaries and stuff, I have to set them sometimes. And it may upset a lot of people around me. But I don't want to go screaming and yelling at people about it in the first place. It's bad enough I got the social media, Facebook idiots out there looking for me and saying, "Come on, be my friend." No. I got enough right now as it is, thank you very much. And half of them don't even do shit, and the other half are talking to me somewhat. I'm not looking for more. I'm not looking for it. But they think I am. They assume too much. So, I don't do what they do. I don't do it at all. And it pisses them off. Good. I hope so. You stay the hell away from me. Meanwhile, life goes on. I talked about it too much on other videos concerning about how my brother got into the situations. And maybe not enough about how I try to stay the hell away from the damn situations. But this is what's been happening. Yes, it'd be nice to have friends. It'd be nice to have true friends. Not acquaintances trying to use me for one way or another. No thank you. There are some people around here I still want to reciprocate. They showed a lot of kindness, and I'd like to reciprocate that back. And just saying thank you or saying a kind word or something. And show that I'm not all teeth and fangs, rotted teeth and rotted fangs. But still, I've had dreams of situations I have to avoid left and right, and these are one of those. It just drives me crazy that people think I'm that much of an easy mark. Does it say I'm an easy mark on my forehead? I didn't think so. Unless, of course, people are looking at it through different eyes than mine. And I'm not seeing it. Other than that, it's been driving me nuts. Well, it's been driving me nuts for over a damn year already. Shit. It's been constant. I mean, I get one young broad going after me. She's desperate to have me as a friend. You don't pursue me like that. You don't chase me like that. Come on. Doesn't work. Now I know that I gotta put my defensive screens, my weapons unarmed. My starship's going on red alert. Oh, we're not playing that game. I'm playing that game at home. The countdown still continues until the New Year's and then New Year's Eve. There's been a lot of stuff I've talked about my life, but not much in the hopes or dreams these days, and not much on anything regarding resolutions, because I haven't done anything about resolutions except to say I don't want any resolutions, so therefore my resolution is complete. If I haven't made any resolutions, and I said I haven't made any resolutions, that's my resolution. Therefore, I've got my resolution. My resolution is no resolution. Therefore, I'm doing all right. Because it means I have to have a lifelong commitment. Or another year-long commitment for something. And I'd rather not. I'm committed to nothing. Except to get through the damn college again for one more semester. See what my status is, if there's going to be any graduation or not down the road. How many classes and how many subjects left I have to do. And then afterwards, pray that I can survive through all of it. The thing that's going to be hard for me regarding the graduation situation is, yeah, I know. Here comes the crocodile tears, here comes the wave of emotions, right? Yeah, I know. In life, I didn't have that many friends. I've only had acquaintances. I've had a few true friends, but I guess they've all had their own lifestyles and their own lives to deal with. Some I still keep in contact with. I'm still struggling in school, and it's still paying off. I'm not done with it yet. But when I get to that point of graduation, I better have a plan of continuing on or taking on more AA degrees. I just don't want to miss the class. Actually, I don't want to skip out on the campus. I miss the teachers, miss the staff. I called it home. It's kind of hard to leave a home, especially when you've been there for a hell of a long while, as I have. 2 or 3 years for a student, for a young student these days. So, well, when you get older, and I've seen it happen on a lot of other older folks who go to the higher university levels. I haven't heard it too much at the community level. But when they're getting out there trying to get their diplomas, and they've been out to college for years, you know. Well, I've been doing this thing for years. I say, lucky me. Now, if I had done the college thing a long time ago, I wouldn't be doing all this. There would have been a hell of a lot of changes in my life. If I'm going to be doing a what if, a hypothetical speaking what if, let's just say that if a young man that barely got out of high school, got into college, back in the 80s, and managed within 2.5 years, or 3, to pull off a graduation. Mom will be asking me during that time, okay, are you going to continue further? Now, at the time, I had, with some help, funding to continue on, and I had to devote every damn dollar I had from every job I had, mostly, to cover cover the fees, cover the registration, cover the classes, books, materials. I had to work my ass off as a kid, as a teenager, in different jobs to pay for this stuff. There was no free ride. There was no money coming out of my mama for this one. I had to earn it myself. So I know how badly I hurt her, but I know how badly I hurt myself when I screwed up about 2.5 years worth of it. And I say about 2.5 years worth of it because I did 2.5 years worth of it according to the transcripts. Only 2 years of it, of the 2.5 years, I was screwing it up. And the last semester of it was just basically PE. I barely screwed it up because I was also working. So, yeah, either way, it's either 2 or 2.5 years, but basically in a time period, yes, I did screw it up. For me and for my mother. And it was a major disappointment for her. It was a major disappointment for myself. I wasn't quite sure if I was ready for it. But Mom wanted me to be go for it. See, as a kid, as a teenager, I really didn't know where the hell my life was going. I assumed. I had the dreams, but I didn't have the drive. I didn't have the direction. And maybe college would have shown me that if I actually taken the right courses for it. But I didn't. If I had taken the right courses to put me through that kind of career, I might have succeeded. But then again, there was a lot of subject matters in there, teachers, that either you took with a grain of salt or else you enjoyed their company and you learned from them. But being a teenager and being them adults, it's different things altogether. Because you're still back in high school plus years. And it's quite intimidating. Even for me back then, it was intimidating. These days, I'm a peer. I'm an adult. I'm an old fart. I would always be considered one of the teachers out there if nobody suspected. I could have been suspected as a faculty. Maybe if I dressed up as put myself in a dress shirt and dress pants or just jeans, be walking around that way. There was one particular professor who was also a coach, passed away in the past few weeks. Mr. Blua. He was a well-known coach. And he was also a health teacher. It was interesting talking to him. But we didn't talk about health, unfortunately. I mean, we talked about health. But the things we didn't talk about is PE or anything else regarding sports. But I still felt like I was a peer because I was still an adult. But I was still a student, and he is the professor. And I don't argue. I don't. So it's a different relationship, different maturity, different mindset. Now when I'm going into college. And then I'm understanding what's going on. I miss the college life. Do I miss what happened back in the 80s? I'll still kick myself for that one from time to time, but the thing is I can't do a damn thing about it. It's past, it's gone. And I'm still dealing with now as it is. In a couple of weeks I'll be walking on the campus again. Hopefully this time I'll be able to deal with it. I need the walking. I need the walking on the campus. I need the exercise on the campus. I need to go to and fro. I need to burn this stuff off. Even if it's just 2 times a week. I need the exercise. And going over to that campus, doing the in-person, ought to help. And it needs to be. Yes, I need to get this shit off me. Good old exercise and diet. And I have to be careful of the stuff I eat. My thing is these days, my weight's gained because I have been totally lazy about a lot of things. And I know my weight is gained. And yes, it hurts. The stigma of how I let this happen. how I let myself go, how I came to be as I am. And I have been drinking too much sugary stuff because I know my blood's going to be going crazy, and so is my hypertension. Not to mention my heart disease if I'm getting it anyway. Well, crackers, cheese crackers, that's one thing. Chocolate chip cookies. They have a potential of screwing me over. A little nibble here and a little nibble there is one thing. Try 3 or 4 cookies at a batch. But then again, I still miss having bananas, fruit. I miss having a vegetable. I miss having a salad. I'm eating salad. And I have to be careful about what I'm putting in the salad too. Because that's just as important. The constant coffee raids with the sugar and cream in it. But it's constant tang. The tang. The tang. If there is going to be kind of a resolution, limiting and inhibiting, because I have to do this for myself. Nobody else can do this for me. I try, but it's not going to work. I have to do the best I can for right now. And I don't know what else I'm going to say in the damn blog in the first place. I'm trying to keep it clean as much as possible. Keep deciding whether or not I'm going to be posting this damn thing out there or not. Usually I curse and cuss like a son of a bitch. At this point I'll be here, but it seems like I was doing my lecture again one more time. Yeah, I've noticed it. And what scares me is the old reports I came across, both video and in magazine articles concerning about how large people can be just being sedentary at home, just not doing a damn thing, not exercising, not getting up and walking around. And the thing that gets to me is how wiping the shit off my ass, or trying to get around it, trying to get to the shit of my ass. Oh, that's gross, I know. Not to mention the shorts I'm going to be tossing out. They're purely gross. I'm going to have to be ordering new clean ones as soon as the money comes in. But I have to do that for myself. Order new shorts. They're going to be fitting me, not to mention dress shirts if possible, or polo shirts. And not to mention new shorts, new socks. So once they're totally full of baked and cooked and crap all over, they're like an embarrassment. And I can't get to the damn crap to get to them. Can't even wear the pads half the time in the first place because my damn toenails can't get to them. They're set in the ways, set in the crooked ways. I've allowed myself to be into this kind of situation. Yeah, it would be nice if I could actually get a little bit of walking done. I plan on it, just have to do it. We're in the daytime anyway, so I can see what's happening. And not during the nighttime. Because during the nighttime, I don't know what the hell's going on. But it does freak me out. She follows me everywhere. That's her saying. She doesn't want to be alone. There used to be a time she was able to get out of bed, but now she can't. Things have changed on the damn bed. It really frightens me, and it really rattles my cage when I'm seeing all these larger-than-life people, 400 or 500 pounders, who can't get out of their damn beds, who have to have people take care of them because they became morbidly obese. I mean, there could have been surgical reductions made on these people, but there had to be criteria for them to meet it. To have a lot of liposuction, a lot of surgery to get rid of it, or bariatric, just for the weight to get itself down a bit. You know, it's like take care of portions of the stomach stapling or banding. I had seen my mother get in this kind of condition. I'd seen my brother get in this condition. My brother still drank sodas, but he limited himself. He limited the sodas. He had to. Kept drinking water. But when he was able to walk a little bit. I have to be walking more than that. Not just a little bit more than that. Yeah, I know my life's in. I'm not going to say it should have been done, because that's old news. And probably I was using food to cover things up a bit. With a sugar fix, the Tang, and the Gatorade. Sometimes mixed together, sometimes not. But I needed the vitamin C's and the nutrients. There wasn't the amount of fruit I was eating. It was very little fruit. But I still need to eat fruit and vegetables. So I'm selective on that stuff. But you don't get that much vegetables out of a damn liquor store. You do get them out of a damn supermarket. I can talk about this stuff, but actually doing it's another thing altogether. And if you're going to start with the resolution stuff at this point up here, I'm going to say, don't get me started on that crap. It's just something I have to get done. And I'm not calling it a resolution either, much to the chagrin of you, or me, for that matter. I noticed that when I was doing the fast food, some places actually did have the salads. Others didn't. If I was burger hungry, I was burger hungry. I went for the burger fries and onion rings. But if I was also salad hungry, I'd get salad as well and limit the burgers. Same thing goes for regarding pizza. There's a couple of pizza places around here. One of them actually does do salads, and I was ordering salads through them. And they were going down fine. Expensive as hell. Okay. My body's telling me to sleep this one off. I'm going to do that. And before I sign off, I'm going to have to get me a hanger and start hanging some of the other shirts that I've got that I haven't worn in the back here. Just decorations. Anyway, we'll see what happens tomorrow.